Hello, and welcome to today's International Football News Bulletin. We're here to bring you the latest and most accurate updates from the world's top football pitches. From thrilling matches and stunning goals to buzzing transfer news and fresh developments from major tournaments. Arsenal clinch Champions League spot after beating Newcastle. Despite facing numerous difficulties early in the match, Koscielny's decisive goal helped Arsenal edge past Newcastle 1-0 at St. James Park. Arsene Wenger's side finished fourth in the Premier League, securing a place in next season's UEFA Champions League. Under immense pressure ahead of their trip to St. James Park, Arsenal struggled in the first half. Newcastle created several good chances, and had Sissi been more clinical, the London side could have paid the price. Although Arsenal didn't play particularly impressively, Koscielny's moment of brilliance early in the second half secured a precious away win. This result crushed Tottenham's hopes of qualifying for the Champions League, despite Spurs' 1-0 victory over Sunderland thanks to a goal by Gareth Bale. After 38 rounds of the Premier League, Arsenal collected 73 points, 2 behind Chelsea and 1 ahead of Tottenham, to claim the final Champions League playoff spot. It marked a significant achievement for Wenger's team, especially after a poor start to the season and a relatively weak squad compared to previous years. Arsenal fielded an attack-minded lineup, with Walcott, Cazorla, Podolski, and Rosicky leading the front line, while Arteta and Wilshere anchored the midfield. The opening minutes were slow-paced, with Arsenal appearing tense and lacking fluency due to their cautious approach. Newcastle started more positively. In the 7th minute, Mbia dribbled past Mertesacker and squared the ball for Sissi, who fired just over the bar. 5 minutes later, Gouffran sped down the flank and crossed, but Koscielny made a crucial block to deny Cisse a tap-in. Arsenal looked uninspired and were largely outplayed. Things got worse for the visitors in the 28th minute when captain Mikel Arteta picked up an injury and was replaced by Chamberlain. Rosicky was forced to drop into a central midfield role. Arsenal's first real chance came in the 31st minute, when Gibbs worked his way down the left and pulled the ball back for Cazorla, who blasted his shot high over the bar. Newcastle's physical style continued to frustrate Arsenal's attacking efforts, and the first half ended goalless. In the second half, Wenger instructed his players to press higher, and Arsenal showed more attacking intent. In the 47th minute, Walcott made a solo run down the right and unleashed a low drive that forced a fine save from goalkeeper Harper. The breakthrough came in the 52nd minute. Cazorla delivered a pinpoint corner, which Koscielny volleyed brilliantly into the net, giving Harper no chance. It was 1-0 to Arsenal, and Newcastle's defense was caught napping. After the goal, Arsenal exposed some defensive vulnerabilities. In the 62nd minute, Debuchy whipped in a dangerous cross for Gouffran, but once again, Koscielny made a vital intervention. The French centre-back was outstanding on both ends of the pitch. In the closing stages, Arsenal slowed the tempo to protect their lead, while Newcastle struggled to mount any real threat. Wenger opted not to shore up the defense, but instead brought on Giroud for Podolski in the 77th minute to maintain attacking pressure. Cazorla remained lively throughout and came close in the 84th minute with a long-range strike that flew narrowly wide. Newcastle pushed in the dying minutes but lacked the cutting edge to trouble Arsenal's defense. In stoppage time, Walcott nearly doubled the lead with a curled effort that struck the post. Nonetheless, the 1-0 win at St. James Park and the Champions League ticket were more than enough to satisfy manager Arsene Wenger. Real Madrid close to securing. Third summer, signing Real Madrid appear poised to usher in a bold new era. With the confirmation that Xabi Alonso will take over as head coach, the Spanish Giants are also moving swiftly to secure top-quality signings in preparation for the upcoming season. The first name confirmed was Trent Alexander-Arnold. The English fullback rejected a contract extension with Liverpool to join Santiago Bernabeu, a major turning point in his career. Following him is young centre-back Dean Huijsen, who agreed to personal terms with Los Blancos earlier this week. According to Diario AS, Madrid are now on the verge of completing their third summer signing, left-back Álvaro Carreras from Benfica. While Carreras has a €50 million release clause, Madrid are reportedly negotiating a lower fee and have already reached 90% agreement with the Portuguese club. Carreras, a former Manchester United youth player, has impressed at Benfica. At 23 years old, he fits perfectly into Real Madrid's policy of investing in young talent. Initially, he is expected to serve as a rotation option for Ferland Mendy, though the club's management hopes he will claim the starting spot in the near future. One of Madrid's main priorities is to build a strong squad for the upcoming FIFA Club World Cup, where Mendy will be unavailable. The timely arrivals of Alexander-Arnold, Huijsen, and potentially Carreras are therefore crucial. Although the 2024-25 season didn't meet expectations for Los Blancos, their aggressive moves in the transfer market point toward a brighter future. With Barcelona currently dominating La Liga, Real Madrid are making decisive changes to reclaim their status. And they're acting fast to do it. Cristiano Ronaldo's hopes of playing in the FIFA Club World Cup may have taken a hit, as reports suggest Al Hilal has turned down a short-term deal for the Portuguese superstar. Ronaldo's future appears increasingly uncertain as he approaches the end of his contract with Al Nassr. A string of underwhelming results and growing disagreements with the club's leadership regarding its future direction have reportedly prompted thoughts of a departure. The 40-year-old forward has recently been linked with a number of clubs, including Al Ahly, Egypt, Palmeiras, Brazil, and Chelsea, England, with the specific goal of participating in the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup. According to Arab media, Al Hilal was once considered a potential destination for Ronaldo, either on a short-term loan during the Club World Cup or even via a 2-year deal to continue playing in the Saudi Pro League. However, journalist Sasha Tavalieri reported that Al Hilal themselves rejected the proposal. The Saudi Public Investment Fund, PIF, which facilitated Ronaldo's initial move to Al Nassr 2.5 years ago and maintains close ties with him, reportedly recommended the move to Al Hilal to give Ronaldo a chance to feature in the Club World Cup. Nevertheless, Al Hilal's management appeared uninterested. They reportedly believe they don't need the services of a 40-year-old player and are instead prioritizing younger, more long-term options, such as Napoli striker Victor Osimhen. Ronaldo's next step remains unclear. The former Real Madrid icon is said to be weighing whether to remain at Al Nassr. Despite the club's absence from continental competitions and several unresolved internal issues, or leave Saudi Arabia to pursue a new challenge in the twilight of his career. Interestingly, journalist Felix Diaz from Marca, who is known to have close ties with Ronaldo, revealed that a major Brazilian club has made an offer for the Portuguese legend. The identity of the club has not yet been disclosed and no final decision has been made. Messi suffers worst home defeat of his club career with Inter Miami. Lionel Messi endured one of the worst nights of his career as Inter Miami fell to a crushing 0-3 home defeat against state rivals Orlando City, marking a severe dip in form for the MLS side. The match at Chase Stadium not only marked Inter Miami's heaviest loss of the season, but also set a grim personal milestone for Messi. For the first time in his 313 career home games at the club level, he lost by a 3-goal margin. Despite dominating possession with 65% and recording 21 shots, Inter Miami were undone by a series of defensive errors. Orlando City capitalized with goals from Ivan Angelo, Marco Pasalic, and Dagerdan Thorhalsen. Meanwhile, Messi had a quiet and frustrating night, frequently seen arguing with the referee. The turning point came in the 42nd minute. After Orlando goalkeeper Pedro Gallese controversially handled a back pass from a teammate, Messi immediately protested. As he raised his arms in frustration, Gallese quickly launched a counterattack that led to Luis Muriel's opening goal, while Inter Miami's defense was caught off guard. Things unraveled further in the second half. In the 53rd minute, Marco Pasalic's shot deflected off goalkeeper Oscar Ustri's hand and into the net. Deep into stoppage time, Orlando sealed the win with a third goal, capping a nightmare evening for the hosts. Messi's frustration boiled over in the 76th minute when he was booked for dissent after protesting an unpunished foul. Near the end of the game, he went down in the box in a suspect dive. Not only was no penalty given, but he narrowly avoided a second yellow card for simulation. According to Opta, this was the first time in Messi's two-decade club career that he lost a home match by a 3-goal margin. A bitter record that underscores Inter Miami's recent struggles. The team is now winless in 3 straight matches and has dropped to 6th in the MLS Eastern Conference standings. This defeat highlights the fierce parity of Major League Soccer, where all teams operate under strict budget and roster rules. Unlike La Liga or League One, where financial giants dominate, MLS poses unique challenges, even for global superstars like Messi. From being the face of triumph last season, guiding Inter Miami to a Leagues Cup title and shattering MLS records, Messi now faces a genuine test in a league that's proving far more demanding. With the FIFA Club World Cup approaching in mid-June, Inter Miami must regroup fast, as all eyes will once again be on Messi, this time under a cloud of doubt. Thank you for watching our football news coverage. We'll keep bringing you the latest, fastest, and most accurate updates on matches, transfers, and everything happening in the world of football. If you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to give us a like and leave a comment. It really motivates us to create more content. We truly appreciate your continued support and look forward to having you with us in our future updates.